Hi everyone, I'm Utkarsh, and today I thought I'll do something a bit interesting. Um, for me and for a lot of people, Eric Clapton's tone from Cream has been one very distinctive tone, and I thought it'll be interesting to see which instrument or which guitar gets you closest to that tone. Um, I think there's not too much doubt on what kind of amplifier, but the guitar is an interesting question because Clapton during his Cream era was known to play the SG or a solid body Gibson, humbucker solid body. He was also known for playing the ES, and as well as he did play a Firebird for some time. So I don't have a SG, but I do have a Les Paul, which of course you know from Clapton's blues breaker days, and a ES and a Firebird. So I thought which of these three is going to get closest to that tone. Um, I I have a suspicion it'll be the ES, but I'm going to try out all three. I'm going to listen to the song and see if I can nail down that tone. And yeah, you can probably come along on this journey, and then we'll see. I'm going to start off with the ES and see how it goes. So starting off with the ES, tone is at 0. It could either be the neck or the bridge. Clapton has said in his own videos he used either. So I'm going to listen to the recording and see how close I can get. Starting with the neck, let me try it out. Okay, let's listen to the song. Sounds pretty close. How about the bridge? Does it sound closer? I think, guys, it probably is the bridge on the ES. So I think we've got it on this, as close as I will get. I'm no expert. But to my ears, that's pretty much there. All right, ES is getting close. Um, let's see how the Firebird does. Very curious. How different will it sound? First thing for you guys to know, this is a beast of a guitar. Look at the size of it. All right, I'm going to go with the neck. I have a feeling the Firebird in general is brighter than the other guitars, and I'm sure the bridge is going to be too bright. So let's go with the neck. Pleasantly surprised. It's actually pretty. It's getting that woman tone all right. But anyways, just for fun, let's see it on the bridge pickup. See if it gets anywhere close. Nah, not too much, not enough bottom end. All right, I think the Firebird got pretty close on the neck pickup. The ES was on the bridge pickup, but it was pretty close. ES still better to my ears, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let's try out the Les Paul. I'm pretty sure the Les Paul is going to get there as well. So we're going to start off the Les Paul on the neck. Tone at 0. It's almost there. Sorry, bit of a diversion. Bridge pickup. See the tone again. To my ears, this is the closest in the bridge pickup. The ES is there, but I think the ES just doesn't have that, I don't know, it's just a last level of articulation that you get with this. Let's just say the sound is a bit more full bodied in this one. And on the Firebird, by virtue of it being on the neck, I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't have that final edge. Even though you'd expect the Firebird to be a bit more trebly, because we're using the neck pickup on the Firebird, it doesn't have that edge. So to me, this actually sounded pretty, for me, this is the winner. So looks like if you want to get the Clapton or the cream tone, you need to use a Gibson with humbuckers, solid body, or you can use any other Gibson and you will get pretty close. But here's the bonus section. What if you don't play a Gibson? Can other guitars get even close to that? I'm not going to take out my 594 because we have articulated it sounds pretty much like a Les Paul. But what about something that doesn't sound like a Les Paul? Has none of the similar variables like 24.75 inch scale length. So can that get even close? Alright, so just to try that out, I'm going to bring out a surprise guitar. And we're going to see how that does. So folks, here's a surprise guitar. It's a PRS. No, it's not a custom 22 or 24. It's a 2008 PRS 513. And the 513's claim to fame is that it can sound like any guitar. It's 13 sounds, 5 pickups, 13 sounds. So without getting too much into this guitar, I'm going to put it into what is called vintage humbucker mode, into bridge pickup, just like a Les Paul. Roll the tone down to 0, and let's see where we are. Do note this guitar has a 25.25 inch scale length, so nothing like a Les Paul. And it's not as thick bodied as a Les Paul. It's thinner. Can it still sound like Clapton? Let's find out. Yes. Are you shocked? I'm shocked too. I'm going to put it into a slightly heavier humbucker mode. See if we get closer. This gets a bit too fat, so I think the regular humbucker is just fine. To my money, that sounded almost like the Les Paul. It certainly got closer than the Firebird did, which goes to show, I mean, a lot of the sound is in the amp, or in my case, a Helix with a vintage Marshall patch with a drive on top. But still, pretty stunned, good performance by this guitar. So the conclusion is, if you want that Clapton tone, just do a cream tone, just get a Les Paul. You can't go wrong. Any Les Paul. Mine's just a Les Paul Standard from 2014. Probably not a year that is very popular amongst Gibson guys. And you don't really need a Les Paul. You can even get one of these, or even a different brand, and you just need to roll the tone all the way off, go to the bridge pickup, and you've got the tone. All right, I don't know how helpful this was, but I had fun. Hope you did too. Until next time.